Hello, my channel is called Gratefully Stitched by Lori, and I wanted to tell everybody Happy Mother's Day. I hope that you're all having a good day. I have 3 beautiful children, Barbara, Stephanie, and David. David has 7 children, and Stephanie has 5 children, and Barbara has 1. So that she's got my oldest granddaughter, Tanya. I love them all so much, and they mean all the world to me. And they've really helped me get through the grief of losing my husband. I want to say hello to Rachel. She's the one I first met when I started thinking about doing a YouTube channel, and God just brought her into my feed out of nowhere, and she lost her son 2 years ago. So Rachel, I'm praying for you today. I know it's a very hard day. He was 10 years old. His name was Riley, and that's the name of her channel, Rachel Riley Crochet. She's a good friend. I love supporting her. I have a plushie collection that Rachel has made. My granddaughter does too. So I'm so happy to support her because she helps me all the time in figuring out all these things in YouTube world that I'm not very good at, that I'm still trying to learn. But anyway, I just wanted to say that first and say thank you to everybody who watches my videos. And I've reached 200 subscribers, so 205 actually, yay. Thank you, Missy, for that. Missy's Crochet Nook. She had a shout out for my channel the other day when she was doing a live, and people went and subscribed, and so now I'm having a yarn giveaway from Sandhill Yarns. I'm going to have 10 choices here, 5 DK yarns and 5 bulky weight, and so you'll be able to pick from one of those. I wanted to show you a blanket I just finished making for my daughter-in-law, Heather. I love Heather. She puts up with my son, David. And so I just finished this for her, and we're going to see them this afternoon. I'm taking it to her. I hope she likes it. And it's made with Sandhill yarn, except for the dark black part was a different yarn I had that I started it with, but all the rest is Sandhill yarn. And jellyfish, the bottom that the border's made with, I did a scallop border around it, and some of the other rounds are done in jellyfish, and that's one of the choices today that you can pick from. So I'm kind of proud of that. Anyway, I'm going to start showing you this yarn here. This is the 5DK first. This one's called Berry Blossoms. Very pretty, isn't it? I've got some drawn up now in a skein. I'm wound it up and can't wait to see what it looks like when I figure out what I want to make with it. The next color is this Petite Treat. Tried to pick out a mix of solids and variegated depending on what people like, so it wasn't just all the same thing. This Mint Chip is what the first subscriber picked, and it's in Pakistan now, almost on its way to her. So that's pretty. This one's called Cloud Jumper. Very nice. And the last one in the DK is, let's see, this one is Tangerine Twist. Now for the bulky, here's the jellyfish that I have in that blanket I showed you. That's pretty, isn't it? I just love that dark blue like that. This one's called Deep Sea Mermaid. Here's another orangey color. This is called Be My Clementine. This green's called Mate Madness. And the last choice in bulky is Flamingo. And I wanted to show you a blanket I'm working on for a friend of mine named Vicky. I love you, Vicky. And I'm glad that I know you're watching, so you'll probably see this. And this color in the middle called Jewel of Savannah, when they do their yarn drop at 4 o'clock today, they're going to have that as one of the choices. So I plan to get some more to add to the border. I have plenty of the Merlot, vintage Merlot color, the darker, but I need some more of that to go around. So I can't believe that they have it again, so that I can add this Jewel of the Savannah and make her blanket a little bit bigger, but can't wait to see how it turns out. Anyway, you have to be in the United States to enter. You have to be 18 years of age and older, and I'm not sponsored by YouTube. Trying to remember all the things you're supposed to say when you do a giveaway. And so put the comment Sandhill in, and I will do a drawing Tuesday around 6 o'clock. That'll be more than 48 hours after this comes out, so that people will have a chance to watch the video and put their comment in. Sandhill, Sandhill. I'll show you their tag. Nick and Isabel, they have an amazing company. $15 a skein. You can't hardly get beautiful hand-dyed yarn at $15 anymore. Most of them are $20 to $30. And I love their yarn. It's just beautiful, and it makes anything you make look amazing, even if you're not very good at crocheting. So thank you, Nick and Isabel. I pray for your company all the time, and I just hope that it keeps growing. They came out with 1,500 skeins last week for the first time. They got another third oven, and they hired another employee. So they're just growing like crazy, and people love their yarn. It sells out in minutes. You got to be on there at 4 o'clock. When the timer says 0, you refresh, and then it shows up with what you can order. So you have to have your payment stuff in there already. You can't put things in your cart and just wait around and go back and look at it later and add 2 or 3 things. You have to go in and hit pay and pick what you want, hit pay right away, or it's gone. Some of the stuff, it sells out in a couple of minutes. Now, last week, finally, when they got up to 1,500, it didn't all sell out in 2 minutes time. So hopefully that's going to be better for people that haven't been able to get the yarn. Try again this Sunday. So might be a better chance, because they've got a lot more now to sell. And I hope they just keep growing and growing, because I love their yarn. And it's just all so beautiful, whether you like DK or bulky weight. I don't get the fingering weight because I can't do that small unless I put them 3 together. So, but I get some in the DK because I'll sometimes pair them up. But you get 231 yards in this. You get 109 yards in this. So it's a difference in the yardage. And I can kind of begin to see this now with magnifying glasses. I do. But anyway, well, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. Thank you for all the wonderful people who leave comments. I read every one, and your comments are amazing. They just make my day. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you. And if you're struggling with grief, please reach out and write to me. My email's in the description of the channel, and I would be happy to talk to you, because it's hard. I miss my husband every day, and especially on things like Mother's Days, birthdays, holidays. I didn't know how good I had it with him, and my children are amazing, and I don't think I'd still be here if it wasn't for them giving me hope to turn my life around and quit being in such grief and despondency like I was for a couple of years. It was terrible, and I still struggle at times with that. But, you know, I feel bad. I made him feel bad, like, gosh, don't you care about us still being here? And I did, but I miss Mark so much. We had 23 years. We were never apart a single day. And so when he died, it was a horrific death, and it's been hard to watch that, deal with that in my head over and over again, seeing what happened to him. It was very hard. And so I'm struggling still, but it's the people in this crochet world that have brought me out of it. And I love doing crochet. I love making beautiful things. And I'm certainly not as good as, gosh, I see amazing stuff on the internet. It's kind of depressing. I'm like, I can't make things like that, gosh. But I keep trying, and I'm getting better, definitely, than when I first started. So thank you all that give me tips and are helping me learn how to crochet better. I watch Juan the Yarn Addict and Creative Grandma, and Crystal at Bag-A-Day Crochet, and Jeannie at On the Hook Crochet, and then of course Mishi at Mishi's Crochet Nook, and Rachel Riley Crochet. Just some great channels that you can follow. Look those people up if you want to find some wonderful people. Cinnamon Stitches, another one I recently started following. Her name's Jen, and she's got some amazing videos out there, and she's made some beautiful things. So there's plenty of people to follow and learn how to get better, which I'm trying to do. Anyway, well, thank you so much for watching. I pray for all you guys, and I hope you're doing well. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.